Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Dante.
And I'm Ricky.
And this is another episode of Ranked. And today the roles are reversed. Ricky's been questioning me on stuff and I mess up sometimes, but now it's Ricky's turn. It's Ricky's turn to see if he's got it, but this one is a little bit different because it's my opinion. It's objective, so it's not something off the internet, like a list off the internet.
This is kind of like a best friends test, but I don't know any of these shows.
It is, I don't know how you would do it. So what I did, because we know Dante, for some reason, still suffers through the Arrowverse shows and still watches them. So I've ranked them, but I did more. I did DCTV because the Arrowverse shows that I watched is in a list of 10. I put it to 10, so it's DCTV. Okay, so you guys know how the game goes. We got a list of 10. I'm gonna give Ricky 3 spots. I'm gonna give him different spots though. So I'll start with spot number 9. This is Legends of Tomorrow.
Okay, so I have no idea what that
And I wish I had no idea what it was. I've heard that the show's a lot better now, but it's my number 9. But basically, it's a bunch of C-list and D-list characters that came and they travel through time and doing a bunch of stuff. But when they travel through time, their stuff didn't affect the other shows, basically. So it was all stupid and bullshit. But apparently, it's good now. Whatever. Anywho, number 6 is Arrow.
Okay, I know that one.
You know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the green Arrow, but they called him Arrow. Kind of started the whole Arrowverse. There's been DC TV shows before, like Lois and Clark, Smallville.
No, I know that. I know Smallville's number 1. That's easy.
Well, guess what number I'm giving you next? Because I knew it was easy. Number 1 is Smallville.
Smallville, hey.
If you know me, you know I love that show to death. One of my favorite shows of all time. So the first show I'm giving you without a number is Batwoman.
Batwoman. So I know, obviously I know Batwoman.
Yes.
I've seen some of your Instagram, because you post a lot of this on Instagram when you watch it, so you can see his frustration.
Yes.
So I think Batwoman didn't do too bad. It wasn't it was bad, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't like bad. Because I think you like the girl too, in terms of like actress.
Oh yes, this would be the first thing I've seen her from, but she can catch it, respectively.
Okay, so I think that gives it a bit of points. I'm gonna put this at 5 right now.
Next show is Supergirl.
Oh, okay, Supergirl's a 10. So I know of this show because the girl who started it was on Glee.
Yes. Melissa Benoist.
I think it's one of the longer running shows right now, isn't it? It
just ended. Just ended.
But it was
6
running
seasons.
for a while. Yeah.
6 seasons.
So I think for you, something that runs that long, maybe like the first season is not so bad, you know? Mm-hmm. It's new. You don't know what they're going to go with it. But as the seasons go on, you start to realize how bad the show is. So I'm going to put this at a 10. All right, let's go next.
Next show is Flash, or The Flash.
Okay, so The Flash, again, I think he was on Glee.
Yes.
Which is why I know it. And it's also one of the longer running shows again.
Yes, it just has been renewed for season 9, so the pain won't end anytime soon. It's still going.
So I know with the newer shows, you've definitely had issues.
Yes.
And I feel like there's some older shows like Smallville that are going to be on this list, and they're going to be in the top 4 because I already gave up 5. Mm-hmm. I know Flash wasn't horrible at the beginning.
No.
But it was...
Season 1 is great.
Yeah, and I think from what I've heard from you, our other friends talk about it, it wasn't horrible at the beginning. Mm-hmm. But as the seasons go on, similar to Supergirl, it's just been on a decline. So I'm going to throw this one... I probably want to switch up. I'll put this at a 7. Because, if Arrow was 6, I know Arrow and Flash were around the same time. I'll put this at a 7. Just right under Arrow.
Next one, because I gave you Arrow.
Okay, thanks. Why did you give me Arrow?
Arrow was 6.
Yeah, so why would you have to say that?
I said that weird. I did say that weird. Next show is Black Lightning.
Black Lightning. That's new, isn't it?
Newer, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's done now, though. It went 4 seasons.
Oh, So it's a short series, which is a plus because it doesn't give you a lot of time to really get angry at it, I guess. So you know what? I'm going to move Batwoman to 8, and I'm going to put Black Lightning at 5.
I really like Black Lightning. First 3 seasons dope.
Yeah, so
Last season
that's why it's in your top 5 right now.
I don't know if it's in my top 5.
No, for me, it's in your top 5 because I feel like I have 2 to 4 remaining, and I feel like 2 to 4 is gonna be some old shows that I've never, like I would know of, like Lois and Clark. Was that the other one?
Lois and Clark
Yeah,
is older.
I feel like that one is older, but I think he would enjoy it.
The next show is Superman and Lois.
Mm.
This is different from Lois and Clark. So Superman and Lois is new, and it's in its 2nd season right now that's airing currently.
Okay. New, he's only gotten 1 season. It's going to be higher on the list. I'm going to put this at 3. Like I said, there's less time for him to really get critical with it. It's a newer show. There's more things they can try out that he might not be used to, and that might actually be a plus. So we'll keep him at 3 because I feel like Lois and Clark will come in at 2.
Next show is Doom Patrol.
Okay, Doom Patrol. I've seen recently, not like I watched it, but I've seen like posts about it. And I think this actually was a pretty decent show based on what you and our other friends have talked about. I kind of feel like you gave me a rundown of the show before, but I don't remember.
So they're characters that I didn't really know going into it. And I've only seen them before in the Teen Titans cartoon, but I didn't realize, like I didn't remember.
Okay.
But they were introduced, like for this live action show, they were introduced on Titans, the live action Teen Titans show.
Right.
And it's really good. So they're not as known, but they're very weird. It's one of the weirder shows from DC.
Okay.
It's very weird.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that at 4 because I also forgot that Titans was a thing, and I know Titans was actually pretty decent based on what I've seen. I watched like an episode of it.
You watched the episode of Titans?
Yeah. So I think Doom Patrol will go at 4, and if Titans is the next one, I'll have to put that at 2 because I think realistically it seems pretty good, and from what I've heard from you, I think it was good, and then it's kind of falling off right now. So, but I think regardless, you'll still maybe put that at 2, but we'll see.
Okay, the last show is Titans.
All right, so I gotta stick with my guy here. I'm going with Titans at 2.
At 2.
Okay, so at 10, I have Supergirl. At number 9, which was given, it's Legends of Tomorrow. At 8, I have Batwoman. 7, I have Flash. 6, I have Arrow, which you gave me. At 5, I have Black Lightning. At 4, I have Doom Patrol. At 3, I have Superman and Lois. 2, I have Titans. And number 1 is Smallville.
Including the 3 that I gave you, you have 6 correct currently.
Okay.
Do you want to move anything around?
I think just for the video, just for the sake of the game, I will move something around.
Oh!
I get it wrong or not.
Ooh!
I have a feeling Titans might actually be switched with Superman and Lois. Because I do remember you saying Titans was really good at the beginning, but it's kind of weird in the 2nd season, and I think the 3rd season is kind of picking up again. But for whatever reason, I think you are a bigger Superman fan. And with Superman being only in its 2nd season, in the middle of the 2nd season, there's again less things for you to kind of really criticize. So I think I'm gonna switch Titans with Superman and Lois. So I have Superman and Lois at number 2 now, and Titans at number 3. So I think Black Lightning is right, because you kind of gave me a slight hint there. And I think Doom Patrol is gonna be in the right spot, because it's again a newer show, right?
Yeah.
And for something where you didn't know the characters in the past, and you kind of like learning about the new characters that were introduced in another show, to be on your top 10 list, would have to rank it pretty high in my opinion. Like just something that's really unexpected, like to even be on your top 10 list. I think it would rank pretty high. So I'm gonna keep that at 4. I'm gonna switch the Flash and Batwoman. Yeah, I'm gonna switch the Flash and Batwoman. There's just more things for you to really be upset with the Flash, being it's a longer runtime, yeah. So those are my 4 switches. So I have number 10 is still Supergirl. 9 is Legends of Tomorrow. 8 is Flash. 7 is Batwoman. 6 is Arrow. 5 is Black Lightning. 4 is Doom Patrol. 3 is Titans. 2 is Superman and Lois, and then 1, which was given, is Smallville. Regardless if he gave it to me, I would have guessed that.
I think everybody would have guessed it. with the changes, Ricky has pulled the Dante and gotten worse. And now has 4 correct.
Damn. So I really.
Yeah, you dropped down 2. It's always stick with your gut with these. It's always stick with your gut.
For the sake of the game.
Yeah, you
gotta switch it.
You gotta switch it up.
You gotta aim for 100% or nothing. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell Ricky the list because I'm shocked at what you did. There was a move. The second move you did, I was like, what the?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So at number 10, we have Batwoman. Now, why Batwoman is at number 10 is because for both seasons. So remember, like I said, they switched. Not for season.
It's only 2 seasons.
It's only 2 seasons.
Oh shit. Okay.
So for season 1, I was only watching because they were gonna do the crossover, right? They were leading up to the crossover, so I was like, let me watch just to see if there's anything I need to know for the crossover. Turns out I didn't need to. Ruby Rose, all due respect, you cannot act for shit. Then Javicia Leslie, I love her. I love her. But she did what she could with the show. But again, because the writers are terrible, they can't. It's just I also only made it 9 episodes. I was like, I'm trying to do my best. I was like, I'm trying to support her. I want to support her, but I can't. It's not good. Apparently, it's turned around. I can't bring myself to watch it anymore. 9 I gave you, which was Legends of Tomorrow. Also couldn't finish. So I made it through the first season. I think the first season was 15 episodes. Season 2, I'm like, why am I doing this? And I stopped. Apparently, that one also turned around. I'm not gonna bother. Supergirl.
Damn, I should have switched those 2. Shit.
Is number 8. Which for some reason I sat through 6 seasons of. I will say, season 4 of Supergirl is really, really, really good. Is really good, shockingly good. Everything else is ass. It's like the budget went to shit, everything. It's just, I don't know. And that last season, doo-doo. Number 7
Flash.
Is the Flash, yeah. You had it at 7 at one point.
Because I figured Arrow and Flash were about the same. So if Arrow was at 6, I think Flash was slightly worse than Arrow. But it wasn't like horrible, because I know at the beginning of Arrow, a lot of us were still able to watch it.
Yeah.
At a certain point, it just dropped off.
Yeah.
So I feel like Flash was kind of like the same when it first came out. It was also in that era like one of the few DC shows available. Mm-hmm. So it would have been like, oh, it's a good watch because there's nothing else to watch in DC. But yeah, I kind of had it there for that reason. But I don't know why. I felt like because of Batwoman and just the way you were talking about the second actress, I thought she would have carried you higher, but nah.
No, it's purely because I was attracted to her, and it was not because I liked the show. First season, good. Second season, still kind of good. Third season starts to drop off. Fourth season's abysmal, and it's been kind of downhill. Season 8, which they're on right now, has kind of been okay. Arrow, I gave you. That one finished with 8 seasons. Number 5, which you kept and got correct, was Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Which I like I said, 3 seasons, great. 4th season, I think because of the pandemic, they rushed it, so it wasn't as good. But I honestly really liked that show. And it was just like, it was dope that it was like a black family that was the lead and everything, and a black superhero, so it was really dope. Number 4, so now this is where you move things around, and I was just like, oh, shoot. So number 4 is Titans. So Titans, 1 shocked me, because I remember seeing the trailer and seeing Robin go, fuck Batman, and I was like, oh my god, what is this? But then it was really dope, because Batman, like Robin was dark as shit, and it was just like, yeah, he's fucked up from working with Batman, right? So it was cool. Season 1, really good, kind of ended weak. Season 2 was good, and then also ended weak, and I was kind of disappointed, but then we saw Robin turn into Nightwing. Season 3, Season 3 started so good. They did the Red Hood. I thought they were kind of rushing it, but they actually pulled it off. The first 3 episodes of Season 3, fire in the booth. Then went to complete doo-doo, and it became like a Arrowverse show, and I was just like, what are you doing? I don't know. And then number 3 is also because you move stuff around.
It was Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois. Yeah. And you had Superman and Lois at 3.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, he got that. But yeah, Superman and Lois, I really do love. It's been really good. They're on season 2, I think episode 10 right now. Is coming out. I really like it. I think Tyler Hoechlin, he's really good. He's a really good Superman. Like they introduced him on Supergirl, and I thought, oh, he's really good. Even though this show's doo-doo, he's really good. And then they're kind of separate, so they're not really. And I think that's why it's good, because I think HBO's putting money behind it. So it looks like a movie most of the time, but it looks better than all the other shows. And then number 2,
obviously, is Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol, man.
Yeah.
Doom Patrol shocked me the most
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Because you were saying you didn't know most of the characters.
Yeah.
They were like introduced in Titans, but you didn't know. And usually when shows that you don't know the character of it becomes on one of your top 10 lists, it's gonna rank higher because it's a shocker. It's like, wow,
Yeah.
they're doing something different.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, it's gotta be in your top 5. I should have moved that though.
Yeah. No, it's really weird, very fun. I highly recommend that show. And hey, I've watched a lot of these shows. I know which ones are good and which ones are bad. Doom Patrol is bloody amazing. I can't wait for season 4. And then obviously number 1, the reason that we have the Arrowverse, whether that be a good thing or bad, is Smallville. But yeah, look at that. You pulled the Dante.
Why are we naming it after you? I guess I pulled a Dante.
No, I shouldn't. I did that to myself too.
Looks like I pulled a Dante. We'll see if I can pull a Ricky next time.
Whoa. I don't like that at all. It's not pulling a Dante. It's just you
I'm
second
not the
guess
one who
yourself.
said it first.
That's been another episode of Reg. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tell a friend of a friend. Keep running up that versus video, the ranks of the fried chicken, man. It's lit. Thank you so much for watching. It's so much love.
Yeah,
on
thank
that
you
video.
guys for
Yeah.
all the views on that and
That's
all the
crazy.
likes and comments.
Great. But yeah, no, we'll see you next time.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.